We're at a site in Calgary today. This is going to be a quick video. I want to let everyone know that we're going to be doing a comprehensive 5G update. It's been moved to June 30th, Wednesday, June 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That presentation will be live on our Facebook page and YouTube page, and it'll be should end up on BitChute. But we haven't been doing a lot on 5G because we're kind of at a standstill right now, and we're going to give you an update on it on June 30th as mentioned. We're going to look at the science, the new science emerging on it, and we're also going to look at the telecommunication deployments and what you should be aware of. So that'll really put us up to speed, everyone. But we got to keep in mind that this 5G is probably over a 1 to 3 year time frame. So it's quite concerning. The EMF radiation that we've been tracking has been at 4G light, and it's very extreme, as everyone knows, in the NCA community. What's really troubling is the 5G is going to be a 10 times to up to 100 times increase in the EMF radiation. I'm fairly sensitive to the EMF radiation. When I'm around these towers, and if you live in an urban area, they're like every few blocks, 2 blocks. I definitely get headaches. I don't feel good being around them, and I want to show you this example today. But before I do that, on this coming Thursday, I'm going to be having a one-on-one with a First Nation person and all the issues they're dealing with, which mirror everything NC's been saying. And we feel really good about that after our First Nations, what they've been through, and these mass graves. So I'm delighted to have someone on there, a spokesperson, an ambassador from one of the First Nations. And it's unbelievable. Everything we've been saying is going on in these First Nations. It's criminal, absolutely criminal. But we're gonna uncover that on this Thursday, and then we're gonna do the 5G the following week. But look at this here, and I'm not gonna make any assumptions about today, but you draw your own conclusions. And this is just one example of many, and it's gonna get worse. And we don't want to be the harbinger of bad news, but we believe in being on the ground and facing reality so you can deal with it. So look here. Look at these trees. Remember, the EMF radiation, it's a cumulative effect over years. And these trees can't get up and walk away from this. So, is it because of the EMF? I don't know, but it is a possibility. And we got an elementary school over there, a residence right there, and this damn tower in direct line of these trees. And we've done this tower at the beginning. It's a Nokia tower, and it's those antennas are in direct line of these trees. So I'm not gonna, is it because of the EMF? I think there's a good chance it is. It's a cumulative effect on all life, and we're only talking 4G here. And I'll walk over there. I'm not going to get close. I hate these towers. I hate them. Because I can feel the health effects. And I got my meter. Let's do a reading. This is silent, odorless radiation. But I can feel it. I know there's lots of other people out there that can feel it. So realize that I'm doing this is our tri-field today, and we're in the upper extremes. Look at that. And realize where those trees are, they're more direct in line because they're higher. So the readings are going to be maxed out where that radiation is hitting those trees. Because I'm below the tower a bit, but look at that. Pretty high. And we get back. Look at that. We're near maxed out. We're well above Look at that, 15. So that's like 25 volts per meter. The safe level is below 0.5 volts per meter peak signal. And there we got one of the trees right there. I don't know, like, is it a coincidence? You draw your own conclusions. And young little school kids walk along this sidewalk right here, eh? This is just one example of so many in the in Canada, the US, Europe. Imagine what's in China. So we'll just get a look back over at these trees so you can see what's going on. So that tree is taking a beating. I don't know if it's related to the EMF. It could be. And then you got a row of trees there that are all dying. So it's just another example to be aware. These effects are not made up. There's lots of science, and that's why France and Russia put a ban on Wi-Fi, cell phones, cell towers near children's schools. They didn't do it out of fun. They had science behind it. Canada, the federal government, these crooked establishment politicians are in bed with the telecommunication industry without question. They're putting profit control before the health of the people. This is an act of treason against the people without question. And they need to be held accountable. I don't know how, but we got to remove them from office. We got to start over in this country. And this First Nations thing on Thursday, it's really going to open this thing up. It's going to be great. But I'm honored to have this person on, and I feel so bad for them. Those mass graves. There should be genocidal trials going on for any organization, individual connected to that. This is atrocious. Genocidal trials, without question. But these courts, you can't trust the courts. So there we are, right there. I don't know how these people can live there. Every day they're getting exposed. Every day. Look at that. And there's a warning. There's a warning up there. I'll go to the warning sign. But then I want to get away from this. But we haven't neglected this issue. I want everyone to know that. We're just at a standstill with the deployments. And we're watching closely what's going on. But we're going to do a good update on the science and the deployments and what's happening. And the fraud regarding these 5G phones. Because 5G basically isn't live in the US, in Canada, but they're selling these 5G phones. So they're ripping people off, they're charging them more money. But we'll finish on this note. This is radio frequency radiation. This is radiation. Radiation is harmful to the health. I believe it's a mix of non-ionizing and ionizing radiation. When you're causing cancer, when you're breaking DNA, that's ionizing radiation. But there's massive corruption because of the telecommunication lobby. They are extremely powerful, and this is tied into the Great Reset and the technocracy. They need this stuff to go through. Everything they're doing with the Great Reset and the so-called Fourth Industrial Revolution is premised on this technology. Even that stupid Elon Musk, I was in one of his Teslas. It's like a radiation pit. He doesn't give a shit. So that's the reality of it. And he should know better. And I challenge Elon Musk to step up and put public health first instead of your profit. Shame on you. And there we are. We got all those trees there. The ones closest? Who knows? I'm not assuming things here. Is it a coincidence? You draw your own conclusions. I want to wish everyone a good weekend. Stay safe. And, you know, our message at NCA is stay independent. Don't get dependent on the government. And protect your minds. There's a lot of misinformation, mind traps out there. Stay strong.